Welcome back to our month of moms on the channel. We're back for episode 2 of helping my friend Daria, who is a mother of 2 small boys. We're back to help her get organized throughout her house. And I'm going to prove to her and to you guys that if you are in need of space in your house, the first thing that you should do is get really well organized, because I guarantee you can free up more space. If you missed the first episode, you can follow the playlist here, and let's get started. Thank you everybody who has taken the disclaimer at the beginning of the videos to heart. All of the comments have changed so much, just the energy within them, and I really appreciate you guys taking that seriously. This is the first week I haven't had any projects to share with you guys. I am in need of your projects, so this weekend this is an excuse for you to start organizing. Tag me in your projects at The Suitcase Designer. And we are back at my friend Daria's house, and it's time to check in. Let's see the daily update. Today we're going to start by quickly wrapping up Daria's closet, then moving on to her vanity area, and then moving into her guest room. So the first order of business is to get everything out of this dresser and move it into what you just saw. These are storage boxes that I brought from my house. So we're taking some of what was in the dresser and we're actually going to hide it back in the corner. I know it's not ideal, but you know what? When you live in a small space, things aren't always ideal. So we're going to hide it, disguise it back there. That's her bedding, so it's just really easy for her to access. It works, and that's all that matters. So now we're going to take all of the rest of the stuff that's in the dresser and move it to this hanging organization system that she has. And we're just kind of arranging it so that it makes the most sense for her and whatever her needs are. So I'm letting her kind of tell me where things should go and how it works best. We're making a couple of these drawers for accessories, and I'm trying to be very careful to put all of the straps of the purses inside them. It just looks so much more put together. She wanted to leave the bags that she uses often at the top, and then here is where she puts clothes that she's only worn for a few minutes of the day. I honestly forgot what that empty hole was for, so whoops, there was a purpose for that. Look how much better it's looking. And we decided that we wanted to just go ahead and get this dresser out of the closet. Our goal was to make it feel more open, and having this dresser there right as you walk in was not making it feel more open. But look at how happy she is already. And I can say that I've checked back with her weeks after finishing her closet, and it's actually stayed clean, and that makes me so happy because that means that we found an organization system that works for her. It's open whenever you walk in. It's functional for her and her husband, and most importantly, it brings her peace whenever she walks into her closet. Eventually, she'd like to put a long mirror here, but right now that's not the top priority. So for now, we just decided to leave it empty.
Без него получилось гораздо просторнее.
We are done.
Hooray.
Yay! Okay, now for this area. Now, remember the vanity area? It's time to get this under control for her. So you've been working on this.
Yeah.
It already looks so much better.
Just 5 minutes, even less.
Wait, say that one more time. How long did it take?
5 minutes. And I need to do that every day. It's just 5 minutes, and I don't do that even once a week.
Fine. Okay. We're starting by just going through each bottle one by one, seeing if it's already expired, if it's something that she uses, if it's a duplicate, if it's something that she bought and she doesn't really like and she feels guilty about buying, but so she's keeping it anyway. We're getting that stuff out. And we're going underneath the vanity. We're getting all up in there, and we're doing the same process. This part really does suck, but it's just part of the process, and I guarantee if you take the time to do this, you're going to feel so much better. Izzy, stop in the end. Hold on. I told you guys in the beginning that by getting your space organized, you can create more space, and that's exactly what we're doing for Daria. We're getting her organized and giving her more space, and we like that empty space because you never know what you're going to need the space for, and who knows, maybe it'll just stay empty. We were able to clean this part out of her closet, and we have another pile over here as well. And now, never underestimate the power of a good clean. I always say that's one of the free makeovers you can do on the channel. Never underestimate it. It can transform your space, and so often we neglect it. So get in there this weekend, clean your space and then send me your TSD projects because I'm running out. As for this little hamper situation, she had just purchased this and it ended up being too big. So it's there for now, though I recommended she not have anything, but she said it was actually better for the function of their bedroom that they have it right there to drop towels in. So in the end, it's her space and we have to do whatever works best for her. But look at how much better her space looks. We're still working to find the perfect organizers for her here. These shelves, I have the exact same ones. They're a pain in the ass, and it takes a long time to find the proper fitting organization systems for this area. And this is the pile of stuff that we actually got out of her closet that she didn't need. Furniture pieces and storage pieces as well. And what I find more often than not, we have too many things in our closet. We have too many organizing boxes. We don't need to go out and buy them. So start organizing first and only purchase as you need. And this is the point where I got really sweaty and I had to go change my clothes. I don't care what anybody says. Decluttering, such a workout. Forgot to put on deodorant today and I'm starting to smell very bad. Deodorant is on. Hair is back. Full decluttering. May continue. And now back to, I call it the extra room in the house. It's kind of their all-purpose room. We're going to start by organizing her books for her. And I've said this before, but I don't always love doing the color coding system, but sometimes it really works. And because this is an area where the kids are going to be a lot, I thought it would be fun to organize her books. So that's what I'm starting to do. And then we're just going to clean up this area. She's waiting for the desk she had ordered for one of her sons to arrive. So right now she's just working with this and eventually she will get her proper desk. So we're just trying to put up everything where it goes and create a really easy system for her boys to follow as well. See, it's amazing how much just picking up can really change a space. And I did go ahead and organize some of the kids' books down there, and this space will continue to transform as she gets the other pieces of furniture. But now to tackle the closets. This is where I'm really going to prove to you that good organizing can free up so much space. I'm April the space maker, and I'm going to make her some space just by moving things around and decluttering a little bit and getting her organized. This was also the ever-moving dresser, and we're going to go ahead and get that out of this room as well. Everybody has this space, especially if you live in a small apartment, where you have to store necessary things like your suitcases. You don't have a garage to put them in, so where are you going to put them? You're just going to shove them in a closet somewhere. It might not look pretty, but what I recommend is that you put them in a closet or in a space that you don't need to look at every day so that it doesn't stress you out, because we all have these. I have one too. And just try and categorize all that shit that you don't need into that one closet so that you can just keep the door closed 90% of the time and only open it when you need it. It's not going to be pretty, but it's like a puzzle, and we're going to try to get everything in here. Even if we squeeze it in there, it's okay, because realistically, we just don't have any other space to put it. So who cares if it doesn't look pretty? Just shut the door and only go in there whenever you need to. See? It's amazing. And now, because we were able to rearrange things in that closet, now we have all of this extra space to work with. Daria had a lot of extra clothes for her boys that are for different seasons that we're going to try and consolidate into these two smaller boxes, and I'm going to show you that it's going to work. I really let Daria stay in control of this process because she knows how best to organize these for when she's going to need them next. And honestly, I have no idea when our boy's going to need this bigger sweater. So we just let her do that. Right now, it looks like a mountain of craziness, and we are going to consolidate all of this and fit them into these two smaller gray storage boxes. The way that we do that is whenever you roll stuff down, it really creates more space within your suitcase or your storage box. So this crazy mountain of clothes that's just shoved in there, by rolling it, we can already, look, I've already fit it in there. That was actually more clothes than what you're seeing. I just did a poor job of filming it. Even Daria told me she doubted that I could make this fit in here. She didn't believe the rolling method, but after we rolled every single item and put it in this box, she was a believer and singing TSD praises because it actually works. So take time this weekend. If you have storage boxes, just re-roll them and see how much more space you can create. We were able to put one of those boxes, a mountain of clothes, roll them, and fill up half of this other box. It's insane. It's like a magic trick. Don't trust me? Just try it. So now we actually have room to put these. These are various seasonal clothes. I'm not really sure because I'm not a mom and I don't know when kids need clothes, honestly. But the point is, look at all this extra space that we made. While Daria is going through all the socks and undies for her boys, I'm going to start hanging the clothes up in the closet. We were running short on children's, like the baby hangers. So I'm just layering everything in a way that kind of makes sense. Cold stuff with cold stuff, down coats with down coats. You get it. See, it works. And by running short on hangers, I meant we only had 4 and we had like 10 coats. So we made it work. And if at any point your boxes are just too big, punch them until they are smaller and they will cram into the space in your closet you need them to cram into. We got them to fit. All of these clothes now fit into these 2 boxes, which is insane. Oh, but it closes.
Oh, yeah.
That's all that matters, right? It's all.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave.
Have so much.
I'm gonna leave here.
It's the mom hiding so no one will know.
I'm gonna do my phone here. Mom is not here, but
I know I didn't film a lot for this particular episode, but it was because we took so long to fold all the clothes. That stuff takes a lot of time, so give yourself credit for that. But I can't believe how much more space. We really freed up an entire extra closet for her to expand into later, and we just quickly cleaned up this room. There's so much more floor space. It's open whenever you walk into the door, and it's a space where her boys can come. It's their study room and reading. That was his little reading lounge chair in the corner. But next up, we have our entryway closet that you couldn't even open because the stroller was blocking it. There was a coat rack inside the room where the stroller should go. So that is up next. And then after that, we're going to tackle her kitchen, which is going to be so satisfying. But before and afters of our progress, look at her closet. It looks so good. And I'm so happy that she's actually keeping it clean. And she told me the last time I was over there that she actually spent time in there by herself the other morning to get away from her boys. So I thought that was funny. I'm so impressed with how we were able to free up space in this closet just by getting it reorganized thoughtfully and so that it's functional for her. So I hope this was a fun makeover for you guys to see. Stay tuned for the next one and for more episodes of our Month of Moms.